Hi, I'm Greg Pierce, Richland County Council Member for District 6. I'd like to welcome you to this month's edition of The Recap.
Richland County EMS is raising awareness about cardiovascular disease and smart heart health practices. During February, which is American Heart Month, paramedics and emergency medical technicians are wearing red ribbons on their uniforms in support of the national campaign. The Richland County Anti-Human Trafficking Task Force joined state and local agencies in January to mark National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month.
A lot of people aren't aware of what's going on. We need to increase education and awareness and also assist law enforcement in terms of prosecution whenever we're able to, and have specialized foster care put in place for victims who come into DSS custody who do not have current placements in South Carolina.
January is Nationally Anti-Human Trafficking Month.
District 8 Councilman Jim Manning kicked off the task force first meeting of the year. The task force formed 3 years ago to address human trafficking in Richland County.
The entire county council has been on board in support of dealing with this problem. And yes, it's a bigger problem in our area than what a lot of people realize. Over about the past 2 years, about every 6 weeks, there's an arrest made that involves a student who attends one of the Richland County schools.
The task force also held an awareness meeting to address trafficking issues specific to foster care.
This event is to provide foster parents and foster children in the foster care system with awareness about human trafficking. We're providing parents with information on how to talk to their children about this epidemic, as well as providing children 12 to 18, if you are in this epidemic, how to get out. We're providing them with resources and training.
The training session was capped by the presentation of a resolution from County Council recognizing January as Human Trafficking Awareness Month. Richland County residents learned about the county's innovative Richland Renaissance Plan at a public meeting on February 13th. Council members and County Administrator Gerald Seals spoke at the event, which was held on the second floor of the former Dillard's department store. The old store site, along with the former Burlington and Sears stores, will become home for the county's administrative offices and several county-level state offices. Richland Renaissance also calls for a new courthouse on the site of the current administration building, a Lower Richland-centered services hub, a strategy to reduce blight and dark areas, and an effort to highlight historic areas of interest. A little more than 2 years after historic flooding devastated Richland County, some flood survivors are closer than ever to moving into new mobile homes. But first, the old, damaged homes must be demolished.
I feel so good. I'm nervous. This moment makes me proud. Proud, very proud.
Resident Patricia Archie was the first flood survivor to receive a new mobile home under Richland County's Returning Home program. Weeks before the demolition in January, she met with county flood recovery specialists to select colors and finishes for her new home.
I'm Natasha Lemon with the Public Information Office. For more than 2 years, Richland County has worked hard getting flood victims back into their homes. Here to share their experiences are Patricia and Gloria Archie, the first homeowners to receive their new mobile homes. Miss Patricia, I know it could be a little overwhelming, but how are you feeling right now?
Never better, never better, never better. It's like a dream.
Like a dream come true?
Yes.
How about you, Miss Gloria?
I'm very excited for Patty. It's been a long time
But anytime you have good people behind you and just a little seed of faith, it's awesome. And not only am I happy for her, for those who will be the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh. And I'm so grateful for you guys. The people here, the people there, the people everywhere has been such a great help. All of them has been really awesome. And we thank and appreciate everyone.
After 20 years of service on the Richland County Council, District 6 Representative Greg Pierce announced he will not seek re-election this year. Councilmember Pierce was first elected in 1998 and has served as vice chair 4 times, in addition to chairing numerous council committees.
Well, it is quite a number of years, and I have done a lot of retrospective analysis of things that we've done. Going back, I was here actually going through the big Y2K issues where we thought the jail doors were going to potentially all open up at midnight. We got through that. The hospitality tax, of course, has had a huge impact on Richland County and has given us the ability to do things like this wonderful building behind us here, the Township Auditorium, which has turned itself around. A lot of capital projects that I've done. The Hamilton Owens Airport, downtown airport, with our gateway to the city, was one of my big projects. The Woodrow Wilson home, the only presidential home in South Carolina. And then more recently, the Decker Center was a project that Jim Manning and I paired up and did. It's had a big impact out on that part of the community. Lots of budgets, lots of issues. So it's been quite a run of the show. Having a city district, I've had the time to be able to devote to things like the arts, Adventure, the Art Museum, Township Auditorium, the Philharmonic, the ballet companies. I've also had the time to be able to devote to my real passion, which is healthcare, to make sure that every citizen in Richland County has access to both physical and mental health care. So my work with Palmetto Health, with the Columbia Area Mental Health Center, and with the Lorraine Act, our substance abuse agency, that has been the real passion that I've had. I'm going to take a little bit of time off after I leave, and then I hope to find some sort of volunteer role. I'm not interested in going back to work at my age, but some sort of volunteer role in mental health advocacy and do that for a while.
District 6 includes neighborhoods in Southeast Columbia, including Heathwood, Melrose Heights, Forest Hills, Spring Lake, and most of the Hampton Estates neighborhoods behind the Dorm VA Hospital. The Recap is a production of the Richland County Public Information Office. Thanks for joining us this month. I'm Magnolia Salas. Like and follow Richland County on Facebook and Twitter for weather updates, emergency information, and county news. And now, here are some recent statistics from county departments working hard for you.